Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if you guys can hear me, and I don't know who's in here yet. It does not matter because I usually wait a little time for you guys all join in here to see what's going on with everybody. So thus far, as I go right into this live stream, I can't look at the time slot right here. I'm about 10 seconds in, and I'm trying to figure out who's all in here. If you are present and you're in this classroom, raise your hand in here and let me know that you're present. When I call your name, raise your hand and say "I." No, I'm just kidding. Hope you guys are all doing well. I know a lot of people are trying to figure out um dude, how in the world are you live right now? And we didn't know it. It's going to be because YouTube is not notifying you all. You're not notified. You're not notified. Who we have in here? Alexandria is in the house. We have Dolph that's in the house. Biden for president 2024. Is that who you shooting for? We had Madam in the house. Says good evening. We have Artino in the house. Says I'm here. We have Cars Car who's in here. How you doing, Cars Car? Hope all is going your way well. Hope you guys are getting ready to meet with your family and all that good stuff to get ready to have an awesome Christmas. Okay. All right. So again, guys, I just pretty much wait to let YouTube hopefully notify people that I actually am live right now because they're not going to. Mo is in the house. Alexandra said, yeah, we're live. We got Rod M in the house. Says, hey, my dude, we got one of my moderators, one of my lethal angels, Red in the house. Madam says, man against the masses. Exactly. I like that. That Madam means man against the masses. Nice. Andrew Sawyer says, good evening. Hope you are doing well. Said bro is in the house. How you doing, my good sir? Hopefully all is going well with you as well. Hope you guys are going to come up on a nice Christmas. Miss Pamela. Hey, Ty, I pray you are well. Merry Christmas, Pamela. You know me. I'm always well, sis. Always. Always. All right. So let's see. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's right, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button. John Stachon says, what's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well as well, John. We're almost a full minute in. Once we get probably about a full minute in, I'll just go ahead and kick this off. I'm just letting everybody say their hellos and all that. Got one of my lead moderator in the house, my lead killer, non-lethal's in the house. Hope you're doing well, sis. Hope you guys are going to have a wonderful Christmas with your family. Eric Kolbinski, YouTube let me know you were live. Okay, cool. Deborah Brewski says, Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to you too, Deborah Brewski. And my bad for not getting to those super chats last time. Completely forgot about that. My most unsubscribed subscriber in the whole wide world, Mr. K. Michael. Ty, you know, you in Blono? No, sir. I go there a lot, though. Artino, what's on the menu tonight? You read it in the title. Let's see. Not much. 3 more days until a 2-week vacay start. Right, that's cool, but don't let nobody else in your neighborhood have to know. Tim Hicks said, finally made it. Finally made it. What was that? Olivia, God bless, from the Bible Belt, North Carolina. All right. Daniel Netro, great job. Thanks. Mo C says, I'm ready for the kids to open their gifts. Oh, wow. That's always good to see that in there. Yeah, I went and bought a ton. I posted on Instagram that I went and bought a ton of toys. Let's go on. Let's see. Tim Hicks is on your live. MRM, have you checked your P.O. box? I will be doing that, probably on Wednesday. Bruh, hearing that accent makes me hungry for some jerk chicken. Wow, a lot of people don't catch it too much, but cool. I just got the notification. Okay, all right, Tim Hicks just got the notification at the 2.5 minute mark, pretty much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ty Smith, known as Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, and as you guys can see on the title here, you know what I'm going to be talking about right here. So with that being said, double check to make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel because YouTube is unsubscribing people from the channel. All right. And also, what I want to bring to your attention is when you do subscribe, that bell right there, make sure you hit that bell notification right there to all notifications. So you, in theory, should be notified when I go live. But as we can see, YouTube is not good at doing that right now. All right. And don't forget, if you are going to send something, I'm going to be buying things all the way up till Thursday. I would say Thursday will be the last day I'm going to be out buying toys. So all the people that may be in here, you guys have sent money and all that through the Cash App. Appreciate that because I was able to get that money right in and go out and buy toys and all that good stuff like that. So appreciate you guys doing that. All right. Really, really appreciate you guys. God bless you guys for sending that. It's going to be a lot of kids. It's going to be taken care of. And I told you guys before, no matter what it is, there's a certain mark that I had out there that we wanted to meet. And even if we don't meet that mark or where we wanted to get, I'm going to end up being the one that pay the rest of it. And trust me, there's no problem, y'all. No problem. It's just some folks every year, certain subscribers and people that's been following me for a while, they all like to donate so kids can get toys. And like I told y'all, and I posted on Instagram, I don't have my phone with me right here, but I don't buy electronics. I buy kids toys. I buy toys, things that they gotta use their imagination, toys that make them socialize with other kids. That's what I do. Anyway, with that being said, folks, let's get ready to get to the subject at hand here. All right. And if you liking the things that I'm putting out here, don't forget to hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. All right, let's get into this. So if you guys saw the title right there, Biden administration has pledged $55 billion to Africa over the next 3 years. Africa. Okay, I'm going to read this and I'm going to tell you all why and y'all seen the title. At the ongoing U.S. Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, President Joe Biden has declared that his country is all in on Africa's future. Woo! The U.S. president made the comments on Wednesday while addressing the conference of 49 African leaders, saying, when Africa succeeds, the United States succeeds. Yeah, you mean like during slavery? I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there. Oh, when Africa succeeds, the United States succeed, because the United States was succeeding well off the transatlantic slave trade when the Africans were successfully selling blacks to the United States. Let me stop. It says, then he said, quite frankly, the whole world succeeds as well when Africa succeeds. Exactly, because all them Negroes is being sold off to everybody. Let me stop. In addition to his comments, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said the United States aims to help African countries achieve their goals, except for the Africans are living. Let me stop. According to Sullivan, the White House is pledging $55 billion in economic, health, security support for Africa over the next 3 years. Sullivan declined to give details, saying the White House would reveal them during the coming 3 days of bilateral and multilateral talks at the dinner hosted by Biden at the White House for his African counterparts, except for you Negroes here in America. Anyway, German news website DW reported that the announcement included a $100 million aid package for clean energy and another $800 million in public and private financing for digital development. Y'all remember the whole thing where black people can't get internet and they don't know how to use internet, they don't know how to get an ID? But screw these Negroes in Africa, and screw these Negroes, these African Americans in America. Meanwhile, credit card company Visa said it would invest $1 billion into Africa, develop the digital payment, and Cisco with its partner Cybation announced 10 cybersecurity contracts worth a total of $858 million. Microsoft also said it would Bill Gates pretty much roll out satellites to provide internet access to millions of people starting in Egypt, Senegal, Angola. While commenting on the competition with China and Russia for influence and opportunity in Africa, Sullivan insisted that the summit was not about other countries. It's definitely not about America. It's not going to be attempting to compare and contrast, he said. This is going to be about what we can offer. It's going to be a positive proposition about the United States and its partnership with Africa. We are bringing the resources to the table in significant numbers, he added. Sullivan also noted that the United States would tell the visiting leaders that it supports adding an African country to the permanent members of the UN Security Council and inviting Africa Union to join the elite G20 countries. So the reason why I pretty much wanted to read this off to you guys and kind of bring this subject up right here is because, folks, you are not cared for like you think. America is not first. Now, some of you guys can disagree with this, and which I mean, you can argue this, but one thing is going to be for sure right here. This is sure proof that the focus of what has been going on for the longest when it comes to dealing with black people and them being downtrodden is being ignored. Remember? Y'all remember? Look, let's just be real. All during the pre-elections of 2020, everything was focused, and it still is up to an extent right now. Everything was focused about blacks, right? Remember? Oh, the neighborhoods they're in. We have to help them. Oh, this been going on for too long. People bowing down, telling the black people we're sorry. People going around and literally kissing the boots of black people. Oh, their neighborhoods. Oh, they have it bad. Oh, they're terrible conditions. They can't get a proper education. Redlining, the black people. Black Lives Matter. Let's march. Oh, Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, Breonna Taylor, Tamir. Oh my God, George Floyd. Oh, this is going on for too long. America has a real problem here, and we need to help the black people. Reparations is on the goddamn table now. Reparations for the black people who have suffered. The black people have suffered. Reparations. Help the black people. Black Lives Matter. Hey, hey, ho, ho, these racist people have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, these racist police have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, systemic racism has to go. Diversity, equity, inclusion, CRT, we have to implement these things. Oh, Coca-Cola, implement things in there to show white people how to deal with black people and how to be around black people, how to talk to black people, because black people have it so bad. The focus is going to be about black people. Oh, YouTube, hashtag black people. We're going to donate $33 million or $330 million to go towards black creators, unless you're conservative Christian and you go against the agenda. All these things, we're going to help the black people. What does Joe Biden do? You sent the money to the wrong Negro. You sent the money to the wrong Negroes and to the black people that most likely are not going to watch this, because y'all do not like when I put the stuff back in y'all face. I told you, nobody is coming to save you Negroes. Black folks, nobody is coming to save y'all. Y'all keep on voting for these same exact people. No one is coming to save you, especially not the one that's in power right now. Trillions of dollars have gone to Ukraine, which is a smack in the face to all Americans. Our borders are open, allowing any and everybody come into this whore called America. Yes, America is the biggest whore on planet Earth right now. How y'all know what whores do? Y'all know what prostitutes do? When you pimp a whore or you pimp a prostitute, you know what you do? You leave them wide open and susceptible to anything. Anybody can smash, anybody can hit, anybody can have sex with them, right? And the whore gets the money, and the whore still takes the money to the pimp. The whore gives the money out. So America not only is being slayed and being whored, but America is also dishing the money out. What kind of sense does that make? That was already a smack in the face from the Ukraine. But now you have him $55 billion going to Africa, but nothing is going to any of the African Americans here in America right now. But all of y'all that was jumping on this whole bandwagon about your virtue signaling, oh, the black people, oh, we have to be together, we have to march together, we have to do. All the black people that voted for Joe Biden to get in there thinking that Joe Biden was going to do. Can y'all even name anything that Joe Biden has done for the black people thus far? 2 years in, baby. 2 years in. What has Joe Biden done to what has he done for any of the black people right now? I mean, I would like somebody to list something off. What has he done? I would like to know, because what Donald Trump did, we can list those off, what he did for the black people. Black people can tell you what he did. But as of right now, what can you say that Joe Biden has done to the black people except smacked you right back in the face, because y'all fools really thought? And for the ones that want to go ahead and start throwing out these names, go ahead and pour all your Uncle Tom here. Pour all your Uncle Tom comments in my Uncle Tom cup as I drink, as it goes down and it get digested, and I'm gonna piss it out. That's it. But just go ahead and pour your comments into this cup. I'm gonna give me a coon cup. I'm gonna give me a porch Negro cup. I'm gonna give me a house Negro cup. I'm gonna give me a boot licking cup. I'm gonna give me a tap dancing cup. So when all those comments fly out, I'm gonna pour it all up in here, and I'm gonna drink it down and let my body naturally process it. I'm gonna piss it right back out on you. So what you're going to do, a lot of black folks, what you're going to do, you're going to get pissed off and you get upset at me because I'm pulling your card. I'm putting this back in your face and you don't like it. Suck it up and take it, because I'm not the one that did you wrong. I'm calling out the BS that they said that they were going to do for you from the beginning. Now, let me make this clear, ladies and gentlemen. I have people that are on my channel right now that they are Democratic. They don't agree with everything Democrats do, but they vote Democrat. This is not one of these deals where we're going to be attacking and calling all Democrats stupid and vice versa. I say the same thing. If you are Republican, same exact thing. We're not going to get on here. Oh, Republicans are dumb. They're stupid. They're look. That's not what we're here to do. All we're here to do is look at a problem, and there's nothing wrong with calling out anybody that's in leadership and telling and pretty much stating things that they are doing that's completely wrong. All I'm saying is this administration has not, and I'm just going to call out, and will not do anything for the Black community, Black people. No one is coming to save you because you are a community, a culture of folks that do not want to be saved. You don't want to be saved because we keep killing each other. We are killing our own babies at astronomical levels. We are choosing to be single mothers. We are choosing to leave bastardly children, fathers. We're choosing to kill each other. Why in the world do you think somebody is going to try to pledge or fix anything going on with you when you continue to do these things to yourself? No one is coming to save you, Black people. You will not get any reparations. You won't get it. I told you from the beginning when Joe Biden then was putting that on the table, talking about that's going to be like their top 5 priorities is to talk about reparations. I told you that's all they're going to do is talk about reparations. Tired in California. Oh, California, my butt. You got to show proof that you come from an ancestral lineage of, you got to go down your freaking family tree to find somebody maybe named Bernadine Akaping Hope, who was a slave, and she's your great grandmama, which most Negroes in California will not be able to do. But at the same time, because Black people did not come from America, in theory, Black people didn't come from America. Why would you have to show such proof anyway? If you are an African American here, why do you have to show proof that you come from a descendant of slaves when they claim that all of us are? See, all of us are slaves when everybody want to be in this movement. All of us were slaves when they want to march out there in the street, Black Lives Matter. All of us were slaves when white people want to virtue signal. Oh, the Black people, look what we did to them. Our fathers, our DNA, we're racist. We all, because they're descendants of slaves. But when they want to talk about passing out reparations, we're going to need you to prove that you came from a lineage of slaves. Nigga, please. I'm seeing y'all just... I'm just saying, y'all, look, can we just be real? Can we just be real? If this was something that they want to solve, let me just let y'all know this. In 2019, the census for Black people in America was about almost close to 47 million Blacks. That's everywhere, okay? There were about 47 million Black people in 2019. Joe Biden is sending $55 billion over the course of 3 years to Africa, a whole country. But the government can't even pledge that to Blacks here in America. Now, don't get me wrong. I get it. What I want to give any person in America, everybody equally gets $1 million. Let's just say with that 47 million Black people in America right now, if there was 47 million people in America right now, that means the United States government has enough money to give every Black person in America right now, starting off fresh. Here's your 40 acres and a mule. Give every Black person in America right now $1 million. That will cost the government about $47 million, which is substantially smaller than $55 billion. And it's substantially smaller than the trillions of dollars that they gave to the Ukraine. But you know what? Here, all the Black people in America, here go the reparations we're going to give you guys. We're giving every Black person in America $1 million a piece. I guarantee you or your money back. I guarantee you or your money back. The same individuals whose mindset is stuck on being in the hood, being about that life, whose same mindset doesn't even know how to budget or anything with money, give them up to a maximum. I give them 5 years max, and that $1 million will be completely spent. And you will be right back in the same predicament that you in now. I didn't say all, because there are people out there that are just struggling paycheck to paycheck. but they still budgeting right now. They get the $1 million, they can do what they want to with it, be able to try to invest it, yada yada peanut butter. But I'm telling you right now, all these people that's crying out about the $1 million, I say, government, write the check, give every black person in America $1 million. Shut up now about the reparations. White people, you paid for your sins through money. White America now is no longer racist because you're giving every black person in America $1 million. There's y'all reparations. There's y'all 40 acres and a mule. Whatever y'all do with that, you know what's going to happen. That money's going to be spent. People are going to get killed. People are going to die. The murder rate is already crazy amongst black people. Can you imagine now? Somebody owns somebody money. Everybody know that everybody got $1 million. Oh, somebody gonna get robbed. It's gonna be right from the beginning. It's gonna be right from the beginning, man. People gonna start robbing, killing because they know that you got $1 million, right? It's already gonna start like a purge-like type deal. But the point is, it is not going to fix the issue. If the issue is the sins of what you people that are watching right now, if you're white, if America's ultimate sin is slavery, and you guys say white people, if you guys said black people, if they I guarantee you, seriously, I know some of y'all would say no, but if they put a poll out there right now asking everybody that's a part of the Census Bureau, if they asked every white person to say yes or no, do you believe that every black person in America should receive $1 million of reparations for slavery hundreds of years ago? I'm pretty sure that majority of white people would say yes, right? But here's the deal. When they do that and they say black people, I'm telling you, watch this. They said black people. In order for you to receive this stimulus check, you have to pledge that you are in agreement that this is white America's forgiveness plan to you to receive $1 million. Okay. Now, you know what's going to be the problem with that? If every black person in America got that $1 million, and this is supposed to be white America's way of saying, forgive us for our sins 100 years ago, the condition of the black people will not change. You want to know why? Because it never has been since I'm gonna go with the 80s. Since the 80s, white people have never been the problem with black people. Therefore, if this so-called white issue that you guys are going to be doing for black people, you give them this $1 million, it is not going to fix the condition of the black people. You know why? Because it is not a white person's problem. It's not a white people's issue. It's not a systemic issue. It is a black person's issue. It is a black people issue. It is a black culture issue. And long as the black people and the black culture are not trying to change, or not willing to change, or not trying to make no attempts or strives or steps to even change, nothing is going to change about the black people. Black people, no one is coming to save you. You are going to have to save yourself. Nobody is coming to save you, black folks. I'm telling you, I come from where y'all are right now. You have to be the one to crawl yourself out of that slippery, slopery, muddy hill while somebody's trying to pull on your leg. You got to keep on tugging and pulling and get yourself out of that nastiness, out of that craziness, out of that mindset. When you finally climb out of that freaking mud hill, that freaking disgusting place called the hood, the ghettos, that's just the downtrodden criminals, murderers there, you got robbers there, you got sluts there, you got prostitutes there, you got crackheads there, you got slut crackheads there, gangs there, you got all this craziness going on. You tug your way out of that. That's going to be because you decided to pull yourself out of there, and there will be help along the way. There's going to be folks up there that's going to reach their hand out for you to grab onto, and they're going to make it a little easier for you to help pull you out. But you have to make the decision that you want to even climb. And that's the issue with a lot of folks that's in those predicaments. You don't even have the will. You don't even have the motivation. You don't even have the desire to even want to get out of it. But what you will do is keep on complaining about the hill. Oh, look at the hill. Oh, I wouldn't be down there in this hill if they gave us reparations. Nothing about the condition of black people will change. Ty Smith is saying this on December the 18th. I guarantee you, I said this 5 years ago on my YouTube channel. I guarantee you another 5 years from now, you are not going to see any change. You want to know why? Because the black culture and the black community, they don't want change. Can we just be honest? We say with our mouths that we want change. We say with our mouths that we want the crime to go down. We say with our mouths that we want our communities to be better. We say with our mouths, we shall overcome. We say all that BS with our mouths, but our actions prove otherwise. And you throwing arrows at me, shooting arrows at me, go ahead and do it, because I don't know if you checked the last time. I'm impenetrable to arrows and darts. I'm impenetrable to words. You're not going to penetrate through this. You might as well just not do it. You can call me what you want to. It's not going to change the fact of what I'm saying. It's not going to change. Call me what you want to. Just go ahead and get it out your system, because you can call me all those names, but guess what? I guarantee you my words is going to stand for the testing of times. My word is going to stand around, because your actions tells me otherwise. That's why it does you no good. It does you no good. You such it is. You're always getting down on the black people. Oh, you always getting down on black people. Oh, black people, you always getting down on black. No, 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 no. You have a problem with correction. You have a problem with discipline. You have a problem with somebody pulling your card. If you really looked and listened to the words that I am saying, you will understand and see that I'm actually trying to get you out. But you don't want to get out, because it's easy to sit back and complain and put the blame on somebody else. Young men that are listening to me right now that might be in a single parent home, no, that's not your fault. No, it's not your fault. So don't sit here and take it like I'm getting on you, because you don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I get it. You're in the ghetto. You're in the projects. You're in the hood. You there with your mom. You stay in a crappy neighborhood. You got roaches. You got mice. I get it. I've been there. But one thing is not going to stop, and one thing that you will never get back, is time. Time is not going to stop, and you will never get it back. You will never be able to go back and get it back. You just can't. It's impossible. But what you can do is make the decision with what time you have now, to make the decision to say, I will not be in this predicament. I choose not to live like this. I choose to do better. And once you make that decision to want to do better, you will find your way around individuals that will help move you along the way. It's really easy. It is as simple as walking out the door, going to a library, asking questions, going to your school, asking the teacher question, whatever job, whatever thing you might envision that you want to do in this life. Go to one of those places around your city and find those individuals that work in those places and just open up a conversation and talk to them. I promise you, they will lead and guide you along the way. But don't sit there and tell me what you want to do. Don't sit there and tell me, oh, but because I don't want to hear it. You're in the ghetto, you in the hood. I don't have a ride. You got a bus card. You got a bus ticket. Don't play with me. You come from a single parent home. You know all of, especially in Illinois, you're getting free brochures. You're getting free tickets. You're getting those free things to go around and use the city bus as you see fit. You can take a Saturday. Get up. And if you plan, let's just say, for instance, you want to do what? Oh, I want to be, I want to do something in finance. I want to do something like being a banker. Guess what? You can call the bank, because don't act like you don't got a cell phone. I mean, come on, man. People in the hood had Jordans, and when I was growing up, it was beepers. Cell phones has just become the thing. Cell phones look like big bricks. But anyway, my point in saying that is this. You make the decision about your life and what you want to do. Go to a occupation or a job and just tell them, hey, I just want to know if a manager that works here, if I can take some time out just to talk to someone, because I possibly want to do X, Y, and Z when I grow up. So can I sit down and talk to someone to see if this is what I want? That's all it takes. That manager who is experienced will sit down and take time with you, make time to talk with you about that, And that manager, who most likely is going to have connections to other managers around the city, will let them know, I got a young man, I have a young woman that came to me. They want to know X, Y, and Z. So is there somebody else that might have time to talk to them about? That's how it's done. And that's when it comes down when people say things about it's all who you know. It's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. It's all about who you know. You have to make those connections, but I'm not going to do it for you. See, the people that I mentor, they will tell you, I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not going to reach out to you once I have given you my phone number. I got nieces and nephews right now. They have my phone number. They have my phone number. They know my success. They know I will have their back in whatever it is that they want to do throughout this life. They know I will lead and guide them along the way. But what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to reach out and beg to you, because you know what? You have to want to do it. If you want to do it, I told y'all, I tell them all the time, look, I go to bed usually around 2 o'clock, 2:30 a.m. Yes, I can only sleep about 5 hours, folks. Point is, all this time, I let them know, text me anytime. Text me anytime. It does not matter. But what I'm not going to do is beg you. So the ones that I mentor, if you have it in you that you want to do something better, then you will find a way to 100%. You will find a way to get a hold of me. If you don't want to go down that road and you're not trying to do nothing better for your life, your actions is showing Mr. Ty that you're not trying to do that. That's why every last one of the people that me and my wife mentor, all of them have gone off and become successful. They become engineers, they become accountants, they become managers of the hotels, they become electricians. They have done, and not only that, I love the fact that I am the best man in every last one of their weddings. And my wife, using my wife because she's so creative. My wife is always the one that actually, not only am I the best man, I'm usually the one that's playing their music in their wedding. And my wife is the wedding planner. She decorates. I mean, we show those young people what me and my wife did. Me and my wife, we did our own wedding with our own money. We didn't spend no more than $1,000. We went to Hobby Lobby. We made the ribbons. We made the flowers along the pews. We made the boutonnieres. We made the dang on the arch with the flowers going down. Me and my wife took time together and made that. Do you know how much of a bonding thing that was for us? So when we tell these young folks that are actually trying to get married and do the same thing, they can't believe it. It's such a cool experience, right? This is what I'm saying, folks. They have gone off and they're still just, God, me and my wife, 20. I got ones that I mentor. They've been married 11 years, some 13, some 12, some 9. They've married and they have children, beautiful families, got nice careers. And every single year, especially around Christmas and my birthday, my wife's birthday, we get showered with gifts from them. Thank you, Mr. Ty, for helping changing my life. I said, no, you did it, man. You did it. You came and you reached out. That's the beauty of it. Okay. Now, Radical Moderate, appreciate the super chat there, says, I'm all for reparations as long as the Dems pay for it and the descendants of reps can get reimbursed for what the sacrifice to free the Dems owned slaves. Exactly. But you know what? They can't get reparations because they would have to go back to the Africans that sold those Negroes into slavery. Let's see. Dude, that is some major fire commentary. Appreciate that, MJ. Well, MJo. So that's what I'm saying, folks. This is what this is all about. This is how you help individuals. We've had me and my wife in my house, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all just don't know. In my house, my sons have seen multiple people live in my house. But if anybody is not trying to make any strides, you got to go. You got to go. No, you have to go. I'm packing your stuff here. I'm taking you back, bro. I'm taking you back, sis. But no. I sat there. I told y'all I don't play around, y'all. Y'all think I know that I'm nice and all that. But when it comes to helping the life, I'm so serious about life. I'm serious about relationships. I'm serious about people getting their stuff together. I am, and I do not play any games. I just don't. I've had people in my house. I can just tell by their attitude they're gonna do good. I don't have to tell them. You know what I'm saying? So what I let them know is that whenever I had individuals in my church that I lived with, especially my pastor, when I lived with my pastor, he didn't have to ask me to do anything. I'm mowing his grass. I'm trimming his hedges. You know what I'm saying? I'm going around, doing it once a month, pumping a little thing to spray for bugs and all that. He didn't have to ask me to do that. I felt like I owed that to him because this man opened his house up to me. I ate when I want. Dude, do y'all know what type of man from where I came from to be able to go and just be able to, he had an abundance of food and you felt safe. He was a strong man. Not only was he strong, but he was a disciplinarian and all. I mean, and what did I felt like I owed that to him to do that. right? He didn't ask me to do it, but I did it. Washed his van and his wife van. My sister Wilson, I would drive her to the store to get groceries and all that. I did all those things. My little brothers and sisters is what I call them. That I live when I live with them. I took them on bike rides and I did everything because I felt like, hey, if he's opened up his home for me, this is at least the least I can do to owe him. You know, he's going around traveling, speaking and all this. I'm taking a load off of him by staying home with them. And you know what I'm saying? I lived there. I sat there and hustled. He made sure my stuff was in check, my grade, and he had the most awesome conversations and talks to me. Those moments that he had with me and him sitting down in his living room in front of the fireplace, having man-to-man conversations, those were the life-changing moments for me. So if those are life-changing moments for me, this is the same exact thing that I pass on down to these young kids and these young folks that I mentor right now. I'm not here to play any games. You know what I'm saying? You want to do better? That's what we getting ready to do. Well, see, you don't get it though, man, because my friends, we're not here to talk about your friends. We're here to talk about what you want to do. See, no, man, see, for you, because you smart, I get so ticked off when people try to pull that crap on me. They hear about my 2 degrees and everything like that, being in the medical field. Oh, because see, you really don't do that crap to me about me being smart. No. Fool, I had to start off in freaking remedial classes. I was dumb as a sack of rocks going into college. Yes, I am not afraid to admit that. These teachers trying to, man, I told y'all when I took that college assessment, those people were like, how in the world did you even get through high school? You read on a 9th grade level. Your math is that of a 9th grade level. Your comprehension is that of a 6th grader. You got to take something called remedial class. I'm like, what the heck is that? That means you got to do like some basic of the basics of the basics when you start off in college. Matter of fact, the classes you're going to take is going to be classes from a junior college. I'm like, okay, well, cool. Oh, cool. So check this out. First semester, I spent in remedial classes. Boop, shot up. Oh, man. Oh, now, okay, Ty, that first semester, boom. Okay. Second semester, I'm in regular college classes. Boop, excelled in those. Hey, Ty, I think that you need to be taking some more advanced classes, man. Okay. Got into that medical field. Boop. By the time I finished, I missed a 4.0 by a point. I got a B plus. And if you don't know this, if you're in the medical field or you go to any medical, I don't know if they change it now, but when you were in the medical school, if you get a 93 or a 94, if we get a 94% in the medical field is a B. I don't know if y'all know that. You see what I'm saying? So I missed a 4.0 by getting a B plus. I got like a 94.3 something or 94.44 something that still left me at a B. But in regular school, that would have been an A. So what I'm saying therefore is that folks want to sit there and throw this stuff at you like, oh man, I'm not smart like that. Don't know. I wasn't either. I'm not smart like that. I'm just well learned. Once you get the stuff down, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's hard for me to take anybody's excuses. It's hard for me to take anybody's excuses because you have to want to do it. And when I actually learned the stuff, it came. So it's amazing, and it never gets old for me and my wife when we see these young kids that start off at the age of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's so amazing to see these people progress and have these families and do really good and knowing where they came from. And we got pictures and stuff when we first started off with them. Like, look at you, young man, young woman. Look how y'all started off. I remember when you said, I can't do it, Mr. Ty. I just can't do it. And I said, no, come here. Here, let's hug. We're going to hug. Okay, go ahead and cry, little sis. Go ahead and cry. You cry. That's what I want. My wife will sit down and cry with them. My wife will sit there and pray with them. You are going to do this. I will not let you fail as long as you want to keep doing it. Now, I'm not going to force you. You better call me if you need something. I have a great mentor, and I had him on my radio station, Dr. Beckton. Dr. Beckton was a great father figure to me. Still, but he changed it around. Now he said, well, now Dr. Beckton to tell you, he'll say, I was like a father to Ty, but now he said Ty is actually mentoring me. This is what Dr. Beckton would tell you. He would say Ty is mentoring me now. But Dr. Beckton would always tell me, Ty, do not let things get bad before you call me. I don't want you to call me when you need something. I want you to call me and let me know before you think you're going to need something. Very successful man, nation-renowned sportsman. Biggest sports medicine doctor. Look him up. Dr. Wendell Beckton. Look him up. With the St. Louis Cardinals. Had me going to the game. I mean, y'all, this is just some crazy stuff. And this man was like a father to me. Same exact thing. Home was open. Every time I left that man's house, we prayed. He and his wife would send me home with a package of stuff like food, necessities, et cetera, et cetera. Ty, what do you need? You see what I'm saying? That was just one man doing that. Now look at the ripple effect right now. Folks, there is nothing greater. There is no greater blessing than for you to see people lives increase, enhance, and them do better. I'm telling you, it is one of the greatest things in the world. It does not get old. Seeing somebody grow, become independent, and flourish is one of the greatest things in the world, folks. So I'm saying all that because of this. Black folks, nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. I hope you get your mind right to where you will want to get out of the predicaments that you are in right now. Because I'm telling you right now, those talking points and the brochures that you've read mentally, you getting ready to flash off and throw off these names at me, I'm not the one with the issue. Anybody that's in here right now that think otherwise, you can call me what you want to. It does not matter. You are the one with the issue, not me. I don't do what you do to me. I'm not about to call you names. I'm not about to call you stupid. I'm about to call you idiot. I'm not about to call you anything because I'm not the one with the problem. If you go around with the mindset of being completely pissed off at people all the time, when these people are white people, black people, white people are not thinking about y'all. This system that y'all think that exists, it's not thinking about y'all. They steady going on making money, having a great ho Merry Christmas. They still gathering with their families. They still gonna go to work. They still gonna come home and sit down, kick their feet up, have a beer, watch a sport. They gonna do all of that without thinking about your black self. And guess what? If they do happen, let's be real. If they do happen to see on TV where black people are black lives, they're gonna flip the channel. The minute they hear, hey, ho, these racist people they're gonna change the channel. Nobody is thinking about y'all. All they doing is saying, man, God dang, what is up with? Okay, I'm change the channel. I'm telling you, this is what's, man, y'all, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let's be honest, white people, am I wrong? Y'all, white people that are just, I'm pretty much sure that out of 140 some people in here, I'm pretty sure that 90% of y'all are white. Let's be real. You are not thinking about the conditions of black people every day in your life. Let's just, if you say I am every day, you might be a unicorn, but I'm not even thinking about the conditions of black people every day. Let's just be real. It's a yes or a no. White people, every day of your life, are you sitting there thinking about black people? If some of y'all say, yes, I am, stop lying. Stop lying, man. You wake up every morning. All you really are thinking about is you and your family. You're not wrong for doing this. The only time you think about black people is when something gets put on TV to make you think about black people. Otherwise, you just like, why would I be thinking about black people? Because they can do the same thing we white people are doing. Why am I going to even get involved in that? You know what I'm saying? That's let's just be real. Be real. You are not sitting here thinking about no black folks at all. No. Why would you? I don't. Now, again, only the ones that I'm going to these community centers and going to these at-risk kids, those are the ones that I'm going there and help. I think about them. But what I'm saying, whenever I have time to myself and I'm just living life, I'm not going around thinking about, oh man, I wonder what the black people think. Oh boy, I wonder what the black people's conditions are. No, you want to know why? Because they can get themselves out of there, but their actions is choosing that they do not want to. And thank you, Kate. There's some honest people in here. There are some honest people in here. Look, I got my own problems. I got bills to pay. Exactly. We're all just trying to make it. Yep. My son is biracial, so I think about certain components that I'm concerned with. I get that, but that's not really what I'm talking about. I'm too poor to worry about other people. White, black, sheesh. Let's see. Mama Carol said, I've never met anybody who thinks about somebody besides themselves when they first get up. Exactly. Truth. Or thinking about any other color or race. Exactly. We're out here hustling to take care of our families. Exactly. No, somebody said right here. Let's see. No, think about where we are heading. Wait, think about where we are heading. I think you try to say where we're heading. Let's see. I'm living my own life, hand to mouth. I do care when I see innocent black people victims of crime. Mike, it sounds more like you would say, I do care if I see innocent black people victims of crime, because if they didn't play it on TV, you wouldn't be able to see it. They do that stuff on purpose. They put it out there on TV all the time. Let's see. Somebody said, no need to tune in if I'm a liar, I guess. I don't know what you mean by that, Lori. I would like for you to clarify that if you don't mind. Rich Murphy said, you're not wrong. Ain't got time for that. As soon as other races take responsibility for their racist actions, I might worry about 200 years ago. Most people are moving on. Exactly. Junior said, I only think about people I want something from. There we go. I'm all racist myself, black, white, and Asian, says Joe. Tim Hicks said, I don't think black people or white people think about each other colors, just our future or our family. Exactly. Future for our family. Exactly. I had 3 uncles that shared the wealth of how to talk to people in the service industry. Tip: the young people learn to weld. It is a dying trade. Some are naming their price. Exactly. AK007 says, how can I not? It's talked about nonstop, right or wrong. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You don't think about this in your daily life that you're going on unless somebody puts it in your head. That's it. That is completely it. But that's what I'm saying, folks. You have to be honest. You're not thinking about that. And quite frankly, the way that they're doing things right now, again, you only think about it is because the news brought it up and you see some video that they want you to see. Otherwise, when all that stuff is you were, man, come on now, y'all. You are out here. What's going on, Brittany? You are out here thinking about your own families. You are out here thinking about what you're going to do. Where y'all thinking about what y'all going to do for the weekend. You're thinking about what you're going to do with your family. You're thinking about planning that vacation. That's what you're doing. You're not out here worried about that because, again, when it all comes down to it, the ones that really want change will get out there and take business to make change. But I'm telling you this, and Donald Trump literally said this to us when we went to the White House and we got to visit there. Y'all remember when I showed y'all the video when I went to the White House? When we went there, Donald Trump flat out told you nobody's going to fix the black people except for the black people. And he flat out told the white people in there, stop trying to help and fix black people's problems with opening your mouths. He said, what you need to do is encourage black people to help other black people. But don't try to go down there and help them because they are not going to want to hear from you because it is not a white people's problem. Black people's problem is a black people's problem. Now, if you got things that's going on within your job field and everything like that, and it becomes a problem, we can address that. But you're not just going to do that and throw that at me as talking points. I love that when people try to use that as an excuse, man. Let me see. I missed your little message there, Brittany B. You said showing love. Appreciate that, sis. Says nice to see you live. About to take a nap. See y'all later. Brittany B, are y'all going to be on Fight Club later on tonight? Something going down tonight? M. Joe says, how do I donate to your channel? I'm just mid-age hillbilly, but I want to find this channel. You see down here, see hillbilly, see here at the bottom right there? See that? I don't know if you have Cash App, but that's how you would do it right there is through Cash App. Because pretty much what I'm doing right now, which I showed it on my Instagram, I'm taking that money and I'm instantly going to this. I'm buying kids toys like between the ages of like 4 and like 9. I'm buying these kids in these certain neighborhoods. I'm buying them toys. I'm not buying them no electronics, and I'm buying them. Brum, brum, brum. They got to play, and it's a reason why I do that because it's really great for these kids' development. Y'all, let me get into this again. Okay, so Brittany B is going to be going live. Everybody, this is Brittany B. She hosts this. I don't even know how many different genres or different variables of Fight Club it is, but she is a great host on this YouTube channel that's called The Fight Club, or This is Fight Club. So you should go over there and check it out. She does a good job on there. We have some really good, interesting conversations, and it gets buck wild in there. That Fight Club is not for the faint of heart. If you're gonna go in there thinking that you about to have everything is gonna be one person talks at a time, you might as well hang it up. But what you're gonna be able to see though, you're gonna be able to see how a lot of black people interact with each other. What y'all might see as being aggressive or out of control, to us, that's a norm. I'm just being real. So anyway, shout out again to you, Brittany B. Appreciate you swinging by and showing some love, sis. So what I was going to tell you guys is this. The reason why when I go and buy these toys for these children is because toys are essential for the child's mental and social development. Y'all just do not know this. Look, let me tell y'all something. When I had to do a pediatric rotation, did you know that a lot of children, especially today, a lot of children were mentally behind and mentally undeveloped because they did not play? Folks, listen to me when I tell y'all this because this is very important. I got family right now that they put electronics in front of their kid's face. That right there can set your kids back so much on a social level, a social emotional level. It can set them back. Let me tell you what toys do. Toys, and I posted this on my Instagram. Toys, for one, help with development. The kids know how to grab. Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all just don't think about this. When they touch on the toy, they get to see what the surface is like. Is it smooth? Is it rough? Is it cold? Does it feel soft? Does it feel semi-soft like plastic? Does it feel real hard like metal? They'll play with cars. They'll move them certain kind of ways. All those things are developing so many things in children. Y'all have no idea. When a child just sits here like this and does this, and that's it, that child can be underdeveloped with what we call their dexterity or their tactile cues, we call it. So what I'm saying therefore is when kids play with regular toys, it develops them so much because they have to learn how the toy work. And like I said, it does all those feel hand and eye coordination, dexterity. And not only that, when kids play with toys, you know what one of the things the kids want to do? They want to engage other kids with their toy. Usually when you see a kid play with a toy and he has more than one, he'll give one to another kid and he'll go, and then the other kid looking at, so guess what? When those kids do that, now they're running. I know my screen is flipping, y'all. I'm sorry. Now those kids are running. Dr. Wolf, you said, where am I getting these facts from? Because I did pediatric rotations. I mean, when we have kids that come in, these are the exercises that we do with these kids. Support the kids and the toys. Thank you to the doctor. I still need to see. Y'all stop. She's just playing, y'all. Don't, oh God, why would you say? She's joking, y'all, before y'all start trying to come down on her. So appreciate that though. $50 super chat from Brittany B. Again, guys, make sure y'all go over there to This Is Fight Club because y'all, it's gonna be really entertaining. I might be on there tonight. But so what I was gonna say is this. No, okay, so for instance, you said so anecdotal evidence. So if I was to tell you the reason why it's important for you not to keep on picking up babies, because if you do that, you would digress them from walking. Would you say that's anecdotal? Would you say that? Why do you think whenever you have kids that parents, when their kids get to a certain age, they encourage their kids to walk? If you don't do that, your kids will not develop balance. They will not develop something called proprioception. They will not develop something in their brain in between their ears called vestibular. They won't develop their muscles. You know what I mean? So those things won't be developed. So is that anecdotal or am I just making that up? Anyway, I love when people challenge me like that, though. It's awesome because I just give it right back to you. It's no big deal. I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth. So anyway, what I'm saying that for is that when they do that, it helps with their social skills. They engage other kids. So many things is going on with these kids when they engage each other with toys. Now, all of a sudden, when he wants to share the toy with another kid, they both start running and playing with the toy. So now you got running going on, which actually challenges their balance and their muscle development. And proprioception is where your body or your limbs and everything is. You don't have to look to see where they are in time and space. You can just feel for it. So like how I'm sitting here right now, looking dead at you guys, I can see on my peripheral, my cup is right here, and I can pick up the cup and do like this, and I can put the cup right back down. So what I'm saying that for is that proprioception means that you know where your limbs and things are in time and space. Another example of proprioception is a lot of times, some of you guys, whenever you go to sleep, if you have to get up and use the bathroom, you notice how you really don't have to turn no light on because you have drawn up a picture in your mind of where things is in your room. So proprioception will allow you to walk through your room and go right to the bathroom without even hitting anything. Now, some of y'all, I know, I'm not talking about balance. I'm talking about proprioception. Okay. So what I'm saying that for is that, that's what these things do. These help with children's development. Now, what we have seen when kids come in on the pediatric level, a lot of kids, they want to instantly engage with some type of electronics. See, here's the thing. Electronics don't do a lot of help with actually making the kid's mind develop, because these computers and a lot of things that's on these apps and a lot of things that the kids are engaging themselves with the electronics doesn't cause for them to use their imagination. Y'all follow me? It doesn't cause for them to use their imagination at all. So these are the things that when they had us on the 8-week rotation, these are the things that we learned when we were dealing with these kids on these pediatric levels. So some kids can be like they say, oh, he's a little bit behind because he doesn't know how to hold a pencil right. He doesn't know how to, you don't want to know why? Because they're too used to doing this. You know what I mean? It's amazing. It's really amazing. That's why I love the medical stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I personally go and I'm just saying we'll buy toys and these kids. I'm like, let these kids play with these toys, man, because this right here is what's going to help develop them on so many different levels. And if you don't believe me, this thing can carry on to us adults. Okay. Like besides me getting on here, y'all notice, I mean, I make videos, I do reaction videos. If I got something to share with you guys, like I'm showing you how to change things on your car, change your brakes, change your rotors, change out a brake pads, change out a freaking brake caliper. What I do on my channel, I've changed out a whole axle. I get that we do stuff here on YouTube, but people that know me outside what they call these YouTube streets, they will tell you I'm very, very sociable. I'm very in your face. I love conversation. I love being one-on-one. I love being in the crowd. I love talking with people about certain. I like socializing, but there are some people who don't like that. So what we have going on is this. We have become so social media driven that we have become so antisocial when it comes to being intrapersonal. You know what I mean? Some people would rather, I'd rather do Zoom. I'd rather talk to you through here. I don't want to actually come together and talk and meet with you. It's so different when you are in the presence of other human beings versus just being on this internet. I'm telling, it's a huge difference. It's completely different. We cannot possibly even share the same experiences on the internet than we would be. We was all in the same room together, having a good time. That stuff right there forms a strong bond. It strong an intra-human connection when we are like that in each other's presence. But you don't get that whenever you have this on. I'm not throwing no stones at anybody right now, but I'm telling y'all right now, one of the craziest things that matter of fact, one of y'all sent this as a gift. I'm gonna show y'all a gift I got back in 2020. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna show y'all this gift real quick. All right, check this out. Let me show y'all this. One of my subscribers, and if they want to say who they are that sent me this, they can go ahead, but I just don't call people name out. They don't give me permission. This is what they gave me as a gift back in 2020. Look at this. I still have it. I told y'all I keep y'all stuff. Y'all thought I was joking. This is a year to remember in 2020. Travel ban, quarantine, online school, mask wearing, hand sanitizer, drive-by parties, curbside pickup, work from home, sports canceled, social distancing, worldwide pandemic, toilet paper shortage. We're in this together. These trying times, these peerless times, uncertain times. Yeah. You know who it is that sent me this. Y'all, you know who it is that sent me this. So one of the craziest things that I want to tell y'all is that I thought it was so crazy that I saw people. Y'all, I'm just being real. I saw families that were literally eating dinner on camera. Yeah, I still have it. I don't forget. That's going on. It goes on. I got in my man cave. I got a miniature little Christmas tree over there. It's on the tree, sis. Yes, I still have it. So what I'm saying is, listen, folks, there is not going to be no greater connection that you're going to have than being with your other fellow brothers and sisters, human beings. Now, I get it. Some people have agoraphobia. Some of you guys were already antisocial before there was social media. Some of y'all just don't like to be around people. I'm cool. I mean, everybody is different. But for the large majority of folks, that's not what it is. That's not where it's at. So again, with all that being said, Black folk, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. You gotta want to change this stuff yourself. So with that being said, folks, I really, really appreciate you guys all being in here. I really appreciate you guys all with your comments off to the side. Again, another shout out to Brittany B with the $50 super chat. Much love to you, sis, and appreciate that. And then there was also another super chat in here. Where'd it go? Hey, it disappeared. Well, I mean, I did read it off from the individual that did give the super chat. Oh, here we go. Another super chat that came from Radical. Appreciate the $5 super chat there as well. That's going to be great. I'm going to use that right there to make sure that some other kids get some gifts. And again, folks, y'all stop emailing me and asking me. Stop emailing me and ask me, Ty, what is the goal that you're trying to reach with the amount of money you're trying to raise? Because I told you it does not matter. If we don't meet the mark by Wednesday, I'm just going to front the rest of it. I don't want to tell you what it is. I don't. It doesn't matter. But what I will do, I will tell you that if we meet it, y'all, we're good. We're good. That's it. We're good. You don't have to say anything anymore. It doesn't matter, folks. I'm just letting you know I got certain subscribers who pledge every year, but there are some new people that did jump on, and there are some people that did jump on and want to donate to that, and they were sending stuff through Cash App. So, and I let them know, hey, when you send a Cash App, I will show it on the screen. Right, if you send it right now, I'll show it on the screen. You got the peanut butter. Some people are like, no, I don't care about that. Da, 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 da. So that's completely fine. So anyway, again, I'm about to close this thing out. I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate y'all comments. Appreciate y'all sitting here listening to me rant about this stuff. And hope you guys all have a great Christmas. I am going to be kicking off some reaction videos most likely tomorrow, because I told a few people, I know you guys don't forget. I have not forgotten y'all songs. Y'all requests will be done. I just think that at this time, I'd rather load all those December songs. I'd rather load them up on the week of Christmas and play all those, because I know a lot of songs gonna probably be pertaining to something for Christmas or something along those lines, right? So I'm gonna start on Monday and just play everything out and load up reaction videos to songs all the way up through the week of Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I did it that way. I guess I could have told y'all that, but anyway, yeah. So with that being said, folks, I'm getting ready to head out. And again, I appreciate you. I can't say that enough. Hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. That way that people will be able to see this video. And don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to share my channel with folks you think would benefit from this channel. Let them know how when they go, okay, let me show y'all something. Let me ask this question right now. We're going to do something real quick. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Hold on. I'm like, you know how ministers do. We got like 5 times that we tell, look, we're getting ready to close. Then we'll keep talking. Oh, no, I'm getting ready to close. Then we'll keep talking. Then we'll say, oh, man, I said I was going to close, didn't I? Then we're going to keep talking. Then we're going to say, no, y'all, for real, stand up, because we are getting ready to close this thing out. And then we still talking. See, I'm still talking now. The reason why I'm saying don't leave yet is because who in here don't know how to navigate through my channel? If you do not know how to navigate through my channel, put the number 1. If you do not know how to navigate through my channel, put the number 1 right now, and I will share the screen and show you all the different things that is on my channel, because people think that all I do is the commentary stuff and the music reactions. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. Zach said already. Steve Frank Zach said already left. If you do not know how to navigate through my channel, put the number 1. I'm gonna just kind of ask that question maybe every 30 seconds or something. And if nobody put the number 1, then I will go ahead and sign off. But to me, it seems like everybody. Okay. All right. So for the people that put the number 1, I'm getting ready to show you guys something here. Okay. I'm going to show you how you navigate through my channel and show you all the stuff that I do on my channel. All right. So y'all check this out. Mama Carol, Deborah Brewski, David Bowl. Let's see. A few others. Cars Car. If you don't know how to navigate through my channel, let me show you how to do this. Okay. So when you go onto YouTube, check this out. I'm going to take you to YouTube. Okay. When you go onto YouTube, here's my channel. When you go to my channel, watch this. I'm going to type in my own name, Modern Sons, man. Blah, blah. It's going to fill it in. Anyway, here's my icon, right? When you click on my icon, it's going to take you here. How you navigate through my channel? Check this out. You see where it says videos, shorts, live, playlist, videos, shorts, live, playlist. Shorts are these. All these little videos right here that I do. They're called shorts. They're no longer than 1 minute. Usually they're funny in nature. Like I'll give y'all an example like this one right here.
Seriously? It's like you're photoshopped.
Those,
hypnotic, erotic.
so those are shorts. Like I said, they're usually funny in nature. Okay, here go another short right here. So right there, that I love that. That came from this category right here called shorts. Now, what you want to do, okay? Y'all all saw that, right? I love that, by the way. What you want to do when you go to my channel, what you want to do is go right here. See where it says playlist? When you go to playlist, look at all the categories on my channel: music reactions, gaming, shorts, Black history, my truth bombs, my firepower inputs, the radio. Now I got something called My Take on This. Look at all the videos on My Take on This. 398. Millennial reacts to old school rap. Here go my I'm Just Saying. Here go my music parodies, TV show reactions, Veteran Day songs, me cooking, awkward moments, news bloopers. Look, random reactions. These are all the different topics that I do on my channel. Day in the life of MRM. Here go my comedy videos and entertainment. All these different categories are on my channel. Look at this, DIY with how to fix your car. See this? How to change your brake pads right here off to the side. That's me showing you how to change it. Here go oil change right here. Okay. Ooh, this is, oh, look at that. This is me showing you how to do an oil change. Okay, so take an oil drain pan right here like this and gonna push it up. Look at that. I'm literally on my channel giving people pretty much everything that I have that people have done to me. But that's all under the category of DIY, like home and like car fixing things. Day in the life of MRM. This is videos right here of me helping individuals like that I've worked with. And this is all on my channel. This lady, I would never forget that this lady was being charged buku's amount of money, and all she needed was some spark plugs put in her car. And I videoed this whole thing right here. So check
what
this
is going
out.
on, everybody. This is Ty, Modern Renaissance man. Just doing this video with something a little, just for a program, just to kind of give us some knowledge, or whatever like that. Assume that
you are.
Yep, now you're good to go. All
this is a very, y'all can see that screw right there. This.
So what y'all seeing is me recording me helping this lady out. I'm literally left work, and she was about to go pay like almost $1,000 to get her car fixed, and she needed a spark plug changed out. And I've changed her spark plugs. I told her to follow me to AutoZone. She went in, she paid for the parts. I put the parts on for her right there in the parking lot.
This right here, I'm about to take this whole coil pack out.
And I work there at Sheridan, so anything that pops up, you can just let me know.
Well, great, Ty. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're just
welcome.
an angel on the earth. I'm telling you, you are.
Yep, now you're good to go all the way towards Six Flags too. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. All these different categories, all those different categories are on my channel. All those different categories. So whenever you guys hear me say, make sure you check out my channel in its entirety. That's why I say things like, hey, when y'all go to my channel, make sure you click on playlist, and playlist will show you all the different things, y'all. I mean, some of y'all have been with me for years. Some of y'all have been with me for years, right? And we even have it on this. We even have a video on here. I don't know if y'all remember Fatal and all you guys, Fatal and None and Red. Y'all remember whenever I was driving home and I helped that lady that just got stabbed by her boyfriend? Yeah, that's how that's why I keep this stuff on here. So anyway, that's what I mean by check out my channel in its entirety. Is go through that playlist, look at all those different things I do on this channel, because I'm pretty sure you might find something in there that will help you. And with that, I promise you I'm getting ready to close it out right now. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, especially around these times. I hope that you're in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.